This is Ashtar Sheran with a message for all on planet Earth. We are deep into this process of liberating your people. The storm has begun, as you've noticed, and military is being engaged in order to help protect you from deep state retaliation. They still have their own allegiance who back them. Remember, there are military forces who are not human and are completely controlled by the deep state. These forces have no compunction and will harm anyone who enters their path. Although they may appear human, they are anything but that. I am pointing out to you that this war has now landed upon your soil and in your cities, and it could be an ugly war if not dealt with quickly and efficiently by your alliance forces. Your light militaries are skilled at what they do, but outsmarting a machine with no moral character is something they may not have experience with. These battles will be staged within your city limits. Being the last strongholds of the elite, your cities will be vulnerable to battles. This is why you've been asked to stay home. Most do not live within the inner cities because your inner cities are the homes of the rich. The center of your cities have been structured to be safe havens for the elite, but they are no more as your tanks approach their homes. Remember, there are underground tunnels that link all these homes together, and it is easy for their forces to move under the surface where they won't be seen by curious eyes. At the moment, they are guarding elite homes in the inner cities. Remember, rumors of elite arrests can be exaggerated. We are also ferreting out elites from their outposts in New Zealand. They have gone underground as they have bunkers there, and there is battle ongoing as well. Most are on the run, attempting to escape capture. We have your world surrounded. There will be no egress available to them. We appreciate the work of those who spread the messages provided to you by channelers. However, we ask that you have consideration and name your sources so that they too can benefit from the hard work that they do. Those who are high of light are shadow banned by your social media, and although they work tirelessly, never seem to gain the popularity of others who are less targeted. Having the skill set of channeler, with connection to the beings who are sworn enemies of your dark controllers, is a very targeted position for a light worker to hold. We guard our channelers carefully so that they are not murdered, harassed, or hit with dues, as has been the case with Sharon. Attempts have been made on her life, and she has prevailed to be available to do this work for us. Now, for those who live upon your surface, who are afraid of the virus as this news continues to be put in your view, please turn off your television sets and limit your exposure to the news. Your news is propaganda, which tells you that which the elites want you to believe, not the truth. They are telling you because they want you to believe in it, so that it is in fact the reality that will be created. Your news is lies and your media are liars. We are overtaking the media, but you have a large system that, unless we block all transmissions through our QFS, is hard to regulate. We are also cognizant of the non-interference clause on our contract with the dark. We of the light have sworn not to interfere with their surface operations in order to help keep you alive. That was the trade-off we made. That's why it's important for all to wake up. Until the elite is locked up and the dark ones are halted in their reign of terror, we of the light are still limited in what we can do to help you lest retaliation be provoked. On that note, this current leg of the collective liberation process has been about learning to take responsibility. Your governments bore much of the responsibility for your lives as they were controlling you. Now, as this control is beginning to relinquish, you will gain more of your responsibilities back, and this must be taken in steps. Many were not able to secure food rations, and many hoarded too many rations. Collectively, you must work out your responsibility to self and to others, and you'll have more opportunities to do so in the coming months. Many still respond with fear. Some are more level-headed and some are not aware at all of the crisis that is looming on your planet, but I am warning you now, there will be hard times coming for you as you take your collective responsibility back from the deep state, as you face battles in your inner cities, and as more viruses may be unleashed upon you. Any retribution on the part of the deep state / the dark ones will be directed at you, and you need to prepare for this as best you can. We of the light will always be here to help to the utmost extent that we can. I have said it before, and will repeat myself here, there is a war on. It was a war on your minds, and this is lessening, but there may be retaliation and you need to prepare for this. Listen to anything that is asked of you by government agents and do not fear a governmental takeover. There is no takeover by anyone, this is a process of releasing you to your eventual freedom. Thank you for your cooperation. Adonai. Ashtar.